Okay, today I'm back to give you guys another video. Today I will be unboxing the RCA H070 Bluetooth noise cancelling headphones. Sit down, relax, and enjoy my show. Let's start my intro. Okay, let's go ahead and start the show. So today we are unboxing the RCA H070 noise cancelling Bluetooth headphones. Now, before we open these up, let me show you on Amazon. These are going at the moment for $63.99. They do retail for $68.99. Now I picked them up because I saw them on Amazon. I was going through different headphones and I noticed that these RCA headphones were noise canceling and they had 30 hours of playtime, which is very nice, especially at the price. Now that's going up there close to the Beats Solo 3s, which give you around 40 hours, but for less than $100 these are giving you 30 hours, which I thought was impressive. Now these are the upgraded model. They do have 40mm drivers, which I also thought was pretty cool. They do have CVC 6.0 noise cancelling microphones, and they look pretty cool. And plus, they're RCA. I haven't heard of RCA in a while, and I was like, let's give this company a chance with these noise cancelling headphones. So this is the box. It says RCA right there, and it looks pretty cool. The box actually doesn't feel cheap. So there's some specifications on the side. It says 30 hours, foldable design, built-in microphone, active noise cancelling, hi-fi audio. So let me take off this seal and then I'll be back. Okay, so I was finally able to take this seal out, and I'm gonna test these headphones out. If you've been a fan of my channel, you know that I usually test the headphones out for a couple of days, and then I'll attach the review to this video. So stay tuned. Right after this video, the review should start. At first glance, we see that we get a nice carrying case, and it says RCA. So that's a plus there. And then we get some more cables, nothing else in the box. Let's check out the cables first. So we do have a nice little manual there that everybody should read, so you can see everything you need, so you can make sure you know how to use your headphones. So this is a generic cable, and it is one of those kind of smaller cables, so not my favorite. Now the aux cable is gold plated, but also they are generic. They do feel pretty nice though, so they're decent, I would say, but I'll check them out. Now the case feels nice, and attention to detail, it says RCA, and it is just printed on, but it still looks real nice. It's a little bit like glossy with the matte case. Now doesn't say nothing there. Let's check out the headphones. I'm kind of intrigued with the headphones, and at first glance, wow, look at that. That is some nice memory foam. They feel good, they look nice. This is aluminum, everything else seems plastic. The band is aluminum, and there's a lot of padding here, and it is memory foam, and it feels good as well. It has this leather material. Very nice. I'm actually very impressed, and as you can see, They do swivel flat, which is very nice. There is some there's a volume rocker there, and then a power button. You do have your 3.5 port, and then your charging port, and then on the other side, I'm assuming this is your noise canceling slider button, but I'm gonna look into that. I'll let you guys know more on the review, but everything feels really good. So I'm gonna test this out, and then I'll be back with the review. Okay, so we're back, and after a couple of days of testing these headphones out, I'm very confident I can give you guys a good review. Now today we are reviewing the RCA H070 Bluetooth headphones. Now these are the upgraded version. Now these are noise canceling headphones. They do have a 30-hour playtime, which is impressive. They retail for $68.99. They do have them on Amazon for $63.99 at the moment. But are they worth the money? Let's take a look. Okay, now let's move on to the accessories. Now the first accessory I'm gonna show you here, it's one of the cables that I don't really like. Now this is one of those small cables that manufacturers keep sending with their headphones. Now why are they so short? Why can't they make them a little bit longer? I hate that. So I don't like that. So we're gonna put that to the side, and then we do get a pretty nice auxiliary cable. It is a generic cable. There is no branding logos anywhere, and there's no mics, but the headphones do have mics themselves, so I guess it's pretty fine. They are gold plated again, so the cable is pretty nice. So we'll put that to the side. Now let me show you the very nice accessory that I was very happy to get with these headphones, and is this carrying case. It says RCA there, and it feels nice. It doesn't really feel cheap. I do like it, but inside it doesn't have any compartments. I wish it had a small compartment for your cables, but it doesn't, but it's okay. I do like it. I feel like manufacturers should always give you something to protect your headphones, unless you're paying $10 or something. But you know, anything over $50, I'm expecting some kind of protection, at least a bag. So for the accessories, I'm gonna give them thumbs up. Now let's move on to the hardware. Okay, now let's move on to the hardware. Now, let's start from the side. This part right here is aluminum, and it feels really good. Now, the plastic is like a soft plastic. It feels really good. I do like it a lot. It has the RCA logos there, and the band is aluminum, as you can see there. So that's very nice. And then all around the headband, there is this leather material that also feels good. It's nice and soft, and there's some memory foam. You can touch it and feel that it's memory foam, so I was happy with that. Now my favorite part are these ear pads. They're very nice at less than $100. Look at this, they're very soft, and I was very impressed by the quality of memory foam they used on these earphones. So good job RCA for that. So I gotta give them their kudos. Now this little button right there is for your noise canceling. As you can see, it's on at the moment, and you can just turn it off. Now on the other side, you do get some buttons. Now this is your power button. You hold it to turn it on. As you can see, they turned on. Then you do have a volume rocker, which is very nice. and then you have your port for your headphone cable. Then you do have a mic. On the other side, you do have a micro USB port to charge these headphones, and that's pretty much it. I really do like the construction of these headphones, and as you can see, they also you can lay them flat. They feel very nice in your hand, and I'm gonna give RCA thumbs up for the build quality. Now let's move on to the stretch test. Okay, now let's move on to the stretch test. Now I usually do this test for people that want to buy these headphones and they're interested to see if they're gonna fit them, if you have a big head, or you just want to see how much they can stretch out. This test is for you guys. So let's go ahead and do this. I already opened these up. So let's go ahead and do the test. 1, 2, and 3. And as you can hear, no crazy sounds. I knew they were gonna pass the stretch test because of the nice aluminum bands there. So I'm happy for that. So RCA, you pass the stretch test. Now let's move on to the sound quality. Okay, now let's move on to the sound quality. Now, some of the albums I used to test these headphones out, I did play some 50 Cent, the new Eminem, some Michael Jackson, and some Romeo Santos. Now let's first talk about the bass. Now, the bass was pretty good. It was booming bass. It feels good, feels rich. I was happy with the bass. Sometimes it was a little bit overpowering. I felt that sometimes the bass overpowered the mids in some tracks. Keep that in mind. But for the most part, the bass was pretty good. So I'm gonna give thumbs up for the bass. If you are a bass head, I think you're gonna like these headphones. Now let's move on to the mids and the highs. Okay, now let's move on to the mids and the highs. Now, the mids, in my opinion, sounded definitely above average, but I did notice in some tracks, especially where the bass was very strong, I did feel like the bass overpowers the mids in some of the tracks. Some of the vocals didn't come in as clear as I would like because the bass was really strong. Keep that in mind. But in other tracks, the mid sounded fine and, you know, definitely above average. So I was happy with that. Also the highs were not as clear as I would like, but definitely passable, and I would say above average as well. They were not perfect by any means, but they sounded decent for me not to complain. So for the whole package, the sound sounds okay, above average. I would say that the bass is what kind of shines because it has strong bass. If you like music with a lot of bass, especially if you hear a lot of rap or hip hop, these sounded very good. So let's move on to my final thoughts. Okay, now let's move on to my final thoughts. Now, in the beginning of the review, I asked you guys, are these worth the money? And at less than $70, I think this is a pretty good deal. The build quality is superb. For the price, I feel like the build quality is what you would see in $100 plus headphones, and you get it here at less than $70, which is nice. You get some nice pair of noise canceling headphones. Now the noise canceling was pretty good as well. It works. Is it better than the Bose? Probably not, but it's comparable to noise canceling headphones that are around the $100 mark. So I was happy with the noise canceling. I also got around 30 feet on par with other Bluetooth devices in the range. So around 30 feet in the Bluetooth range. So it wasn't impressive, but it was on par with other Bluetooth headphones, so that was cool. Now I do like that they give you a nice carrying case. The other accessories were just okay, but like I said, the build quality was impressive. Now the sound is what it's all about, and the sound is passable in my opinion. It just depends. If you hear a lot of hip-hop and R&B and rap, you're gonna enjoy these headphones. But if you hear other stuff like classical stuff, rock that has a lot of instruments, it's gonna sound okay. I think it's still above average, but you know, you might hear some of the bass kind of drown the mids. Keep that in mind. So if you don't care, if you're a bass head and you don't care, and you're like, I just want bass, these are pretty good. I was happy. And they give you an all-around package, so I was happy with that. And they won't break your bank as well. So do I recommend them? Yes, if you're a bass head. If you're not, then you know, you might find something else. But this is a good package. Again, for less than $70, you're getting very nice headphones in my opinion. So that was my unboxing and my review. Check out all my videos, subscribe, thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.